This is the Phonk Show with Teddy Culler.
Back. Another inspiring session ahead of us today. Volume 15 right now, and a very special edition of the Phonk Show. I am your host, Teddy Culler, and for the next 2 hours, I'll be bringing you the best music this genre has to offer. Right now behind us, Croydon's Too Late with Submerged. previous one, Judgment G with Get Buck Up Up. A classy dirt junt. I believe that one's with Apoc Crisis on the vocals. And this one right here, another from Too Late. This one's Ghostin'. Some incredible music to bring to you today, and an even more incredible guest.
Cause I'm doing well.
Timeless classic right here. DJ Smokey, Soudier and 9-5s. This one's No Paperwork off the Trip Through Hell EP. Today's guest on the show recently got announced on 2 huge US lineups with none other than Soudier. He's also one of the founders of Purple Posse, one of Phonk's most prestigious collectives. A true pioneer in the Phonk genre, and one of the most diverse producers in the game.
I got more bitches, nigga. I just live.
And with that, I'm incredibly excited to announce
I keep thousands on me every day.
that this is the Phonk Show.
This is what I'ma do. This is the
Backwhen.
I'ma have on me. And when y'all come back next time, I'm about to trade that shit in and get a silver one with the silver sheets and all that with the big wheels. I'm not playing with you niggas, man.
Huge track off North Posse's Trippy tape. This one's Mercer Prince. Huge track incoming from the legendary Ponsuda. Someone I recently discovered here goes by the name of Windsmoke. This one's Kick Your Door. $1 million on my jewelry, big appraisal. I'm making ball like the Rose and Smosh.
Be skelly fully frozen. Right wrist, off commotion. Hit rocks on my wrist, so white, need a whole pot of lotion. Diamond be wet like the ocean. Wanna watch like this pussy, I'm cautious about a pretty token.
Slow down and I'ma do it my way.
That classic Evil, that previous one Debo and 127. I'm sure you know the format of the show by now, but around 45 minutes go for an interview with Backwhen. Keep it locked. Shout out to Sakizo. See, he's playing his first show out in Denver's Black Box. Big ups for that, man.
Teddy Culler.
Another legend. This one's the latest from Motat with Been Gone. About to switch it up, play some of the UK sounds.
Trash and ready. Yeah, we dance for a big bad and heavy. We trash and ready. Someone for skank in the center, so school rock steady. We trash and ready. We dolly up the BLB, trust the baseline messy. We trash and ready. Choose like big approach, you know we talk those levies. Audio psycho, go find the right flow. Sick eggy MC no matter where I roll. Spitting, piff, puffing, hydro. Still puffing on the hydro. Massacre repeat, skull face like dog, please slow. It's like we come from below. 6 feet deep when the zombies creep slow. Ghost in the manor, yeah, we're starting a creep show. We drop it dark, we drop a sequel. Mash up the place, let me trash them illegal. We trash and ready. In the dance we are big, bad and heavy. We trash and ready. Ready. We dolly up the BLB, trust the baseline messy. We trash and ready. Choose like big approach, you know we talk those levies. Style, pattern, rings and culture. Choose like giving you in every scripture. You don't know we have that. Gal in every crevice, gal in every corner. Step in that cause we're all on ya. We bring the vibe, let's at the center. Now as we move, that as we enter. Coast, just like a center. Ready. You know the dance, we are big, bad and heavy. One foot stand in the center, so school rock steady. Ready. We dolly up the BLB, trust the baseline messy. We trash and ready. Choose like big approach, you know we talk those levies. Trash and
Crazy UK sounds right now. Big ups J Beats on this one. This guy's actually one of the founders and managers of Mode Radio. This one's Drillfish. Crazy ragga funk crossover from Chase Colt with the Lost Boys. That's massive.
Check on the third. to this day, that little bitch know all my songs. I shop like kid and play, put a bullet hole in your afro. I'm in the bag, I'm laughing, no. Like Madison, no. I'm all out like Madison, no. Fuck on the story, you shoot up your party. I'm a different man when I'm off of the money. Take 5 hands to the face in the morning. Now I take a prick my stomach. Stop taking prick my stomach. They take a half when I hit it from the back. I'm shit, I'm like I can
Last one, super classy little roller from Roland Jones. This one here, Nur, one of my brothers out of France. Super excited to meet him this weekend. Unseen and Nur pulling up at Teddy and Friends. It's probably one of the best things about this music, just getting to meet all these amazing people. Fucking with the music today. Hope I can connect you with some new artists and songs. About 10 minutes time, I'll be stopping for an interview with Backwhen. It's a huge honour to be able to connect with such a legendary artist. Make sure you keep it locked.
Every time you see us out, we got pops with us. Like we go on school shopping, but we not living. Put that shit up. You at the crib with that bitch when she hit up. Every time a nigga fall, get up. Every time a nigga call, she a pick up. When she suck a nigga balls, get my dick up. Told her baby go and swallow, then she hit up.
thotty for I'm not looking for problems, it just be trouble. I got white people rappers, I got it too. I'm not looking for drama, the drama combined. She don't look like my mommy, I call her my mom. Not trusting nobody, don't fuck with nobody, not trying to resign.
Pink Lamborghini, just a race with China. What the race to China? Just a race in China. No bad Trini bitch, but she mixed with China. Real thick vagina, smuggle bricks to China. I tell all my niggas, cut the check, bust it out, turn your goofy dog. I'm a bad bitch, I'ma throw fits on it. I'ma bust it open. I don't date honey, cookie on tsunami. All my niggas wifey once they get that good punani. I think he need the bunny. I might just let it find me.
These words for all I sold, the woes and all I have unsolved while I roam gutter. In my soul I hold the memories of cold summer's days. I spent days far from home with no other. Lacking aim and burning strange while I go under. Could have been working on something great, though I chose slumber. I'm a slave to my mistakes, of course I know hunger. Chasing ways I shouldn't stay, but strays I couldn't shake. Acting great, afraid to change, and it's no wonder why I ain't made no progress. Slow by these old steps I take on the same roads I know well. I just quote another ode to myself as I grow old. Wrote this in the hope I prevail, while time's slipping and I'm trying to keep my grip on all I truly need. Cause all this boozing never proved to be soothing these wounds I keep. Let my mood speak on tunes, beats move me. City blues got me feeling woozy as I cruise street. Few goons deep, reminiscing on younger years. Dumb and scared, only with a few peeps my hunger shared. From the dungeons where we run and unaware. A place I held love but lost as I felt fear. Wash away the cost paid with a taste of Kavasi, yeah. Blaze haze for reflection, deep in these segments. Searching for escape I can't create in every sentence.
Polo Sporting Goods. Seduce dykes in the moonlight. I move light and cast it with 2 strikes. At night I blew dice. C-Lo, you know he low like a hero. Turn zeros into C notes, fucking with Nino. A tree blow in a B-mode, wanna lead low. The grill is looking like it's cheesing, so appeasing. Catch me leaning, leather seats is heated. Jump out the zenith, that's innate skeezer. She with Endeavor. Addicted weather, distressed leather, underfinished sweater. Assembled cheddar, the centerpiece is clever. The endeavors of a young endeavor. I roll a beat for a prison letter. Free my mans in them. More beats with Jordans with the sand in them. I'm on the premises with pouches with the grams in them. Long sides, boxes with the dick hole. The tea was fresh about the kettle, so I sip slow. Whoa, whoa.
Pay the bill, spit on the cam like Michael Valley. Came home in the 2011. Pasadena John calling me, really ain't know where none of this shit was headed. I ain't even know. In a leg, not gon' protect me. Bro just crashed, fucked up his vibes. Now he shot before another Hemi. Did a dash, got out of Dodge. Crashed out grandmama car. They got tipped off my surveillance. Yes sir, think I already feel it. Sweatshirt, cause you know I revenge. Best served, cold dish. No assist, I'm out here on a mission. Triple doubling off for the strips. Get ghosts like I need a killer.
This is the Phonk Show with Teddy Culler.
How you doing, man? You right?
Good. It's good to finally meet you, talk to you.
Yeah, and you. Yeah, I appreciate you coming on the show, man. So,
dude, I'm stoked.
For real, man. Yeah, I've listened to your mix. That shit's insane. I can't wait to show that to people. And man, as well, Denver's popping right now, isn't it? Like,
yeah,
just had
bro.
The Soudier and Young Vamp show. That's insane.
Yeah,
man.
bro. That's got to be the biggest show so far.
Yeah. So you're obviously pretty well connected with the guys at Black Box.
Yeah, it's actually crazy. I fucking I went out one night. It was I think it was last fall or last summer.
Right.
But I went out just with some friends to a bar and they were playing some music. Like some people were DJing. Right. And like right when I got there, I heard like they were playing some like SoundCloud shit, and I was like, oh shit. And I didn't even know who the fuck it was. And then like they started playing some like posse shit, and they played one of my songs. I was like, what the fuck? So I ran up there and I was like, yo dude, this is my shit, like hell yeah.
Fucking hell, did they know that you were from Denver?
No, I don't think so. And the dude that was playing turns out it was Corey from the Black Box, and he helps run all that shit. And so I told him it was my song, and he was hyped and shit. And so that's like kind of how it started. And I think he was already like planning on doing like a Phonk night or whatever at the Black Box. Yeah, so that just kind of like fast forwarded, and I think a few months later it was the first one they did there that I played. So it was pretty crazy how that happened, how I met him.
Yeah, because is Corey now is he your manager, or he's doing?
Yeah, he's helping me out, and then I got another friend, Neil, who's super connected with like just everywhere. He's like a festival guy, so he just goes all around, and he's helping me out too. So yeah, super blessed to have them.
He's always at the festival because he does them. He makes them light boxes, right?
Yeah.
That's insane. Yeah, so Neil's your manager, and Corey runs. He's just started an agency, isn't it?
Yeah, his regular job is like just manager at the Black Box. He like, runs the events and shit. Okay. And then he just started like a little agency where he's gonna help like Vaughn Storm and a few other people, and me included, start to get some shows. So
yeah, that's amazing. That's the way like the genre needs to be going, because I think at the minute it's very I guess it's quite unprofessional. I can't think of another artist that comes to mind that's probably got a manager, but yeah, that's definitely like a step in the right direction, especially as we want to be getting this sort of stuff on like festival stages,
Yeah, bro, it's all like, I mean, to this point it's all just like internet shit, it's just like all on the internet, just like beats, and now we're trying to translate it to live, but it works, dude. People like it.
Yeah, for real. This is part of the reason I started the show. I was like, this music's way too good to just be stagnating on SoundCloud.
Yeah. But free downloads and shit.
Yeah. But you played High Grounds Festival as well recently?
Yeah, that went well, dude. It was cool. Yeah, I think it was their second year as a festival, and they just got this new like piece of land that they did it on. So yeah, it was cool. I went out there, did my thing, and it was like hella cold, which was weird because it was like some random cold day, but I was vibing out there, dude. Yeah, they had like in the artist lounge, they had like a tent that was sponsored by Blazy Susan, which is like a weed products company.
Right.
So like they were just giving out shit and like just smoking. It was tight.
So is there many like other Phonk events going on? Or is it mainly just sort of I suppose they're not Phonk events specifically.
Yeah, that one was like they had all kinds of shit there. I think like Troy Boy was the headliner or something.
Damn,
but
I've heard of him.
I think they booked a lot of local Denver people for that, for the lower artists. Okay. So I was probably just a local artist to them, but it was dope. I'm glad I did that.
I think once they see stuff like the Young Vamp show and the Soudier show, what that can do, I think that's when people are really going to start to be like, right, these are bookable artists.
I mean, Vamp especially, like he's got a really big following. He fucking sold out the Black Box the first time he went there, which is like 300 plus people. So like, yeah, man. That's pretty, like I could probably sell like 20 tickets or something. So like, right. He's definitely on another level.
He's a crazy guy.
Yeah, dude, we sound checked for that event, and then we were gonna go get some food, and we were walking out, and there's like already a line like outside. I was like, oh shit, and you could hear people like whispering, like, is that Vamp over there?
Yeah.
Like they had like fanboys and shit. It was crazy.
Yeah, you can spot that dude a mile off as well, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
When Vamp's come in.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was reading on your website. You've been producing since you were 13, right?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I was into like the EDM shit forever, and like that's kind of where I started. And I just slowly started making music, but it was super slow process. Like, yeah, 13. Like, what is that? Like 8th grade.
So how old are you?
I'm 23.
All right, so yeah, you've been producing 10 years. What so did you go straight into Phonk when you heard it, or how did it really come about?
Yeah, I guess first off, I was into EDM, but had no idea how to make that shit. I remember being super into like the trap and bass. You remember like that YouTube channel? It was trap and bass, and it had like
the hype stuff.
Yeah. I remember like Butch Clancy and fucking like Luminox and all of them were like popping off. It was like trap or whatever. But I remember being into that, trying to make that forever, and just never, I was still learning. but I was always on SoundCloud and shit for the longest time, you know, just like finding music.
Yeah.
And I think eventually I got into, I was into the whole SoundCloud scene and making beats like 2015, like I don't know, Gregor, like Misogi and all them, like that kind of shit. And I think I just found Paulo in a series music.
Right, yeah, because
that was like the first Phonk I had found, actually.
And yeah, because he's one of the other founders of Purple Posse, right?
Yeah, I mean, Purple Posse originally was, I wanted to make a group like Swisher Boys, which was Loud Lord and Mirror and Cocaine DZ. And I really liked what they had. They had like the little Swisher Boys tags and shit. And I was like, I'm trying to make a little group like that.
Yeah.
But that was just 3 of them. And I think I started to make beats with Paulo and Asiri. I was like, yo, we should make a little group like that. And then we did. And then I think like the same day, like they just invited everybody else. And that's what Purple Posse was.
Damn. So did you just like stumble across them guys on SoundCloud?
Yeah, I must have found their shit. And then I remember he was 808 Lord before he was 666 or whatever.
Right.
Paolo. Yeah. And then I found their shit and then started making like Phonk with them. And then everything happened from there. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. So did
but
you
yeah,
have,
I think
sorry.
Before that, I was like, I had the aesthetic was like the Roman, like fucking statues holding the neon, like light beams and shit. Like that was like my, that was my like Backwhen's first aesthetic, I remember. And I was making shit with like Yugi Boy before that.
Damn, yeah, because he's got a huge following now, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I think he's rolling with like Lucid Monday guys.
Yeah, like when we were making beats, me and him, it was just like the crazy distorted like 808 kicks and like just obnoxious. But that's what people fucked with, like bass boosted shit.
Yeah. So like, did you have a sort of a vision for Purple Posse, or did it sort of just take its own course in terms
of man, it was just like, I was just, like I said, I was trying to make a little group of 3 and then it just like happened and then it just like snowballed. But it was so sick because like back then that was like 2016. Like I didn't really know any of the dudes that joined, but we were all just like, fuck yeah, let's go. And then like we were all just so obsessed with like putting beats out on SoundCloud that like I think we put out like 3 tapes that year, like, and the next year or something. Like we were just always like sending in music, and you know, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, what was your relationship like with the guys? Was it more like you just sort of?
It was all just like Skype and like text. Really, like I didn't really talk to anybody. Like we would do like, you know, FaceTimes and shit once in a while, but we never really had like a close relationship with any of them. Like, but I just remember Mythic always being the funniest one, and honestly him too. Like those 2 were just had the funniest sense of humor to me.
Yeah, man. And I was lucky enough to speak to both of them too. Yeah, nice guys.
Crazy, dude.
Yeah,
but yeah, I never had like honestly too close of a connection like outside of music. I know some of them got closer, like especially because they live closer together, but I guess Jake, whenever Jake was in Posse, you know, Jake with the 3 instead of an E, like he actually, when I was in high school, I flew out to he lived in like Pennsylvania and I lived in Indiana.
Right.
So like I flew out there, like he was like, you know, we were both in high school or whatever. So that was an early connection, I guess. And then he actually ended up coming to my hometown and hanging out.
Okay.
So I guess that was probably the person I was closest with. But yeah, we both, I think, like left Posse at the same time in 2018 or around the same time.
How comes you ended up leaving?
Yeah, I mean, looking back, like I shouldn't have left. I should have just like kept. I don't know why I left. I was just like on my own vibe and felt like I needed to like separate myself from like the Phonk because I wasn't making it anymore.
Yeah.
But it was just it was overkill. Like I really didn't need to leave, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm back with the Posse now, and
yeah, because I mean, you've definitely got quite a diverse sound, because you've got the Phonk sound dialed, but you've also drifted off into the more like ethereal wave.
Yeah.
Stuff. So
I think back then I was still sampling, and I started to sample like the more chill out like lounge shit, and I don't know. I was like just annoyed with like the funk like cliches and the Simpsons shit, and like I was just like I wanted to like distance myself from it for some reason, and I think that's why I left. But
no, I definitely understand that, but no, I think it's worked out great for you anyway, because like I say, you've managed to rejoin, and you've got a proper unique stance within the genre. Like you've mastered like 2 sounds, you know.
Yeah, I got like fans. I got like old fans that like know me from that shit, but still listen to my stuff. But now I also got like new fans that only know my new shit. And, it's like a weird dynamic.
Especially with like the US festival scene, there definitely seems to be it's a bit more trap orientated. So I think the way you've like worked your way onto the festival stages, you can do both. Like you can be doing like the sort of wavier stuff and then drop a funk banger on them, and it's just
definitely.
When people see that, they're gonna go crazy for it, you know.
For sure, that these funk nights we got here in Denver are really cool, because like it's like a different vibe. It's not like everybody's all like coked up and like trying to like party scene. It's more like chill, and everybody's just smoking and like head bobbing. It's not like mosh pits or anything, you know. It's like it's kind of a cool switch up for me.
And that's the problem with the sort of the festivals over here. It's like it's predominantly sort of drum and bass, and like everyone at the festival is just absolutely wrecked,
just fucked.
Off the molly.
I mean, it's that way it's that way in the US as well, for sure. Like it's the whole EDM thing is like unfortunately kind of like built around drugs and like just a part of it. But I mean, it's like funk, it's got its issues with like lean, and like people are really into fucking fuck your body up with that shit, and like and these pills. I feel like funk people are more into like lean and pills and like. Yeah, man.
Did you ever sip?
I don't know.
Or you never got into it?
No, bro. I've never sipped on lean. It's just kind of funny.
The whole like funk aesthetic, which I think.
I know.
It's a little
so
bit
weird how it's
misleading.
Like glorified. Yeah.
Because I reckon there's a fair few people within the funk scene that they probably use like the aesthetic, but I don't think they actually live that
they're just like a white kid in like fucking Nebraska who just. I feel like funk is like a lot of like skater kids too. It's like skater culture, like I don't know, like Team Sesh vibes.
Yeah, I've been making a joke about like most funk producers like Eastern European, like white kids that have never seen the sun and stuff like that.
Right. And they got like their cover art. It's like a bottle of lean and fucking like bitches twerking and shit.
Pen and Pixel with them on a hood road.
But I feel like that's like Smokey had such an influence, like even just his cover art with like the collage style, like him with like fucking like Pokemon and fucking like I feel like he inspired like all the cover art.
Have you seen his No Jumper interview?
Dude, I forgot about that interview actually. Holy shit. I can't believe that happened.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it because I didn't actually. My friend discovered it, and he's like not really a funk fan, but he was like, yo, this funk artist is on No Jumper, and I was like, who? It's like DJ Smokey, and I was watching it, I was like, what the fuck? This guy is insane. Like he's like spreading out all these notes on the table, and he's got his pot of Zans. I was like, what the fuck?
Dude, it's so crazy.
But no, I'm glad that he's like sober now. He's a funny guy. You can tell he's still got the humor, but he's knocked all that bullshit on him.
Right.
But so what inspired the name Backwhen?
I came up with it forever ago, but I think it was just like nostalgia, you know, just like back when. It's like music for me is like, you know, makes me nostalgic a lot, and like that's just kind of where it came from, I think.
Okay.
I'm honestly glad, like I don't hate it, because I've had a lot of names, and like it's really easy to get sick of your name.
Yeah. What genres outside of funk do you inspired by?
Like I don't know, I have a weird relationship with rap because like I really like a lot of rap, but like I'm like picky with it, I think. Like it's got to be whatever. But I really got into Low Got It recently,
right?
Just mostly because the beats are so fire. I listen to some house, Like All Day I Dream is a cool label I like a lot.
Right.
I listen to some chill out, like vaporwavy kind of shit. Some new disco, Satin Jackets I like a lot. Some fire music on Rocket League, actually. I love that game.
Yeah, that game. I've only played that a couple times.
Yeah.
It's fucked though.
I like some like poppy, like indie stuff.
I downloaded one of your earlier tapes quite recently. Which one was it? Ideal Reality. And I noticed there was like, I think two tracks on there that proper reminded me. Do you know an artist called Geo Theory?
I think so. Like a SoundCloud dude from back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing like the future beats, but yeah, I listened to that. I was like, damn, it's like, yeah, got a decent sort of.
Yeah, that was all samples. That tape. So I don't know. I feel indifferent towards anything. It's all like all my old shit.
Right.
Just like, I mean, I feel like most artists really just like their most recent stuff, and then it's like, I don't know. It's weird even like me getting on like YouTube and seeing like my old tape, like that tape. It's like I really didn't make any of this shit. Like I just put some drums on these samples.
Yeah.
This is like not even my music. Like
I remember in that YouTube live stream that you done, quite a few people mentioned about your track Caramel, and I mean your reaction to it was sort of like, yeah, I don't really like that no more. So,
I don't even like, have any memory of making that. I was just like high in high school in my mom's kitchen, like making stupid shit. And it's crazy how that like one just like people really like, and it's like I just feel weird. Like that is like I did create that kind of, but really it's like I don't even know who made that or what the sample's from, but
damn.
It's just like not all the way me, you know? So it's like, it feels like I'm like ripping somebody off, or like, that's why I don't like sampling too, is because like, I mean, you can be really good at sampling and like, it's an art. Like old Smoky tapes are fucking so well put together with all the samples and like the loops. And I really fuck with it.
Yeah.
But like, it's just it's something for me, it just weighs on me in a weird way. I'm just like, it's not authentic.
Yeah, I think when you use it in quite a basic sense, like just sort of looping a sample, it's definitely not so much an art form.
Well, it is a vague term too, like sampling. Like I guess I'm referring to like what I used to do is like take a song, rip it from YouTube, like find some cool loops out of it that I liked, and then just like add drums underneath it and like loop it, and like that's like, I mean, that's why I put out like a tape every week, because it takes like 2 seconds to do it.
Right.
So it's like,
I guess like the majority of funk production probably is that process as well. I mean,
but yeah, like a lot of people they're not creating or curating like a vibe with like, you know, you're just like dragging in a song, and then you already dragged in a whole vibe right there, like that you didn't even do. It's just like you just found it, and then like as opposed to like fucking sitting there and like I don't know a lot about music theory. I just learned a little bit about chords and stuff.
Right.
But it just feels so good to create a whole song like that and just like create the chords, like add your layers, and then at the end you're like, damn, I made this shit. Like, and then like after a while you start to develop like a sound or whatever, and then it's like that's like the real shit right there, you know?
Yeah, because
but there's still people like even like Barry Main, you know, like I listen to Barry Main all the time. Like it's still fire. I'm not hating on that shit.
No, it depends like how you use it really, and if you're sort of taking the sample for the sole purpose to just quickly make a banger, then the sort of the art form isn't there. Whereas like, I don't know, you know the
right.
You know the Only Two Left Alive tape, Smokey and Soudier?
Yeah.
So that's like, I know that's predominantly samples, but the way they use such a different amount of samples,
it's crazy. Yeah.
That's like tapes like a work of art.
Like I still like sample, I guess today, like obviously royalty free stuff, but like even using stuff like Splice or like Arcade is still like, you know, sometimes you're just dragging in or using like a loop already that's been made.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a difference between just what I used to do and what some of these dudes are doing, where they're getting real, like with the layers and everything, get real creative with it.
Yeah, because you're obviously a lot more synth based now. You work in Logic, right? Mm-hmm. Have you always used Logic?
Nope, I used to use FL all the way until 2020. Right. And then I think I had an old shitty MacBook that I was using forever, and I wanted to get a new program, and I was like, oh, Logic is an Apple program, so it'll probably run smoother on my computer.
Yeah.
So I think that's why I ended up trying it out, and then I shortly after I got a MIDI keyboard and started playing with chords, and that was when I started fucking with all that shit and making melodies and stuff.
I think Logic's like a lot better software for generally like synth work and like writing notes. Yeah, like the workflow I just really like. Like I do miss some things about FL, like the automation is nice because you can just like right click on whatever and then like create automation clip, like whereas Logic you have to like go in and find what you want to automate. Like, right. It's little things, and drums too. Like when I switched over to Logic, I started doing all my drums just in audio. Like I just drag the drum into the playlist and then like make a loop right there, as opposed to doing it in MIDI. But yeah, I don't know. I like the workflow a lot, Logic. But yeah, going on about Logic. So like, obviously you've got quite a signature synth sound. What are your favorite synths to use?
I use Serum, Atmosphere, Arcade a lot for like vocals and stuff. Yeah, I just download a bunch of presets for the synths and then fuck with them and tweak them and find shit I like. I think my sound was inspired by stuff I used to sample, which is kind of weird, like the loungy like e-jazz stuff I used to sample, like Paul Hardcastle, all of that, like the pads
Phonk
and like
favorite Hardcastle.
Yeah, bro, like it's crazy. Michael E. He's another one of those dudes that like was all over those YouTubes that people would sample, and he actually hit me up because he found one of my things, like a couple of them. Yeah, and he was like, yo, I like these a lot. And he was even joking around, like, he's like, I'm gonna like sue you and shit. But he's like, no, I'm just playing. He's actually from the UK, I think. But
oh, for real?
Yeah, he was really cool. And then he wanted to like re-release them like on his album as like remixes, which was cool. And then so I'm actually tight with Michael E now, so that's like pretty fucking dope.
You've got a direct plug for samples now. Like the
I know.
samples.
I'm like friends with his personal Facebook and shit.
Right. So like, who are some of your favorite artists that you've worked with? Like you've worked with guys like Katabi, Von, Everest, and you work a lot with Watermain as well.
Yeah, Watermain's my homie. I actually grew up with him.
Right.
And so we're really tight, and me and him work really well, like in person. Like when I live out in Denver now, he still lives in Indiana, so we don't like hang out anymore too much unless we visit. But whenever he does come visit, like I think the last 2 times he came to visit one was Memory Access, the other one was Solar. What was the other tape? Illusions.
Yeah, I gotta say that's my favorite tape of yours, Illusions. Like, absolutely.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, that was just him coming out for like 5 days, whatever, and like we worked on a lot of those, and because that's when we get like the good time in, is like in person, because me and him used to hang out in high school and smoke and make beats. Like he was there when Purple Posse was made and like throughout all that shit. Like, so I really love working with him, and then I obviously love Necros and Everest. Like those two I like listen to them in my free time all the time. Like they're my favorite artists.
Yeah, Necros is another one who's like crazy with the synth work, right?
Both of them they make all their own shit. Everest actually plays the guitar like on his beats. That's him playing the guitar and all those.
He commented on when I done the show with Trey Flip, and we were talking about guys using synths, and I can't remember why, but he like commented like mid through something in the interview. He's like, yo, I use my guitar a lot in tracks.
Yeah, it's super fucking cool. and both of them are really, really talented melodically. And I like working with them because they send me something that's always fire. So
yeah. Do you use any instruments like other than a MIDI keyboard?
No, I have like on those 2 albums I dropped in 2020. It was like the chill out albums, Prim Fantasia and Theta Fever. I was doing some like percussion like with shakers and like that's the most I did though. I never like, you know, I don't really know how to play guitar, so I never play guitar on my beats, but I've done some like percussion stuff.
Right. So what keeps you inspired? Do you ever have like trouble with beat block, or I guess not actually because you've written a hell of a lot of tapes, but like yeah,
man, I think it's like inspiration comes from imagination. So like you just gotta have a good imagination, and I don't know, I get inspired just by like hearing other people's shit, and I'm like, damn, I'm trying to like work, or like I definitely come over here and sit down and like try to make a beat sometimes. It's just like, nah, it's not gonna happen right now. Right. But I don't get frustrated really. I've been through the process many times that like usually if I come over here and sit down to work on something, like I make something because like I know I'm gonna make something right there, but I won't even like usually come over here if I'm not fully on board, you know.
Okay.
And you know, like I probably should like sit over here and just fuck around, experiment, and not even like try to make a song, just like, you know, just play around. But I kind of have like a blueprint and like a process I go through when I make a beat that's pretty much the same every time. I just use like different sounds and different tempos and like see what pops out the other side. But like it's kind of how it works for me. But I don't know, as far as like imagination or
would you say like your imagination with the tracks that like
inspiration, sorry, I just fucking had a brain fart.
It's all good, man.
Inspiration.
I do this shit all the time. Like I think pretty much every interview I've done, I've had a moment where I've been like, yo, what the fuck am I saying?
Yeah.
It's all good. But yeah, would you say like your imagination, your tracks, they sound like how it is in your imagination?
No, it's more of like a vibe that like is in my imagination. It's like a energy rather than like a sound. Okay. Like I said, I kind of go into each beat like I don't have a specific thing in mind. It's more of like using my same tools every time, and like it kind of like using it in different ways, and like something, obviously make sure you don't make the same beat twice, but just kind of like, I don't know, it's like a formula I kind of use, and then like it churns out like songs, and it's like sometimes they're good, sometimes like they're not, but yeah.
You've been like extremely consistent, and like a lot of the songs, they've got like a real strong energy that's again, it's just consistent, which is amazing.
Yeah, dude, and I love like curating a vibe like with the artwork and you know, bringing everything together, and it's just, I love doing it. So
I'll tell you what, with there's a track on the Illusions tape, I think it was Deep Water, but you put out there was like a short animation, and like even before, because I heard the track before I saw the animation, and I was just like, all of this like correlates so perfectly, like the image in my head that I got from the song is like identical to that.
Yeah, that was just some shit I found on Instagram, I think, and like a videographer or photographer.
Right.
And I just ripped it and tagged them and hope they don't get mad. But
and they were cool with that.
But yeah, I love matching the vibe visually, and it's always super inspired by like psychedelics and like, you know, that vibe. Even though I haven't done psychedelics in years, but
right.
I feel like it's important for me, like I'm never inspired whenever I'm just sitting at home all day. Like I gotta be out, like whether it be at work or just like, I just feel like being at home all day, you're not pulling in any inspiration. I mean, everybody's different, but that's how I work. And then like, I used to be more into psychedelics. I love psychedelics. I just don't do them anymore as much, but I think a lot of my inspiration comes from those experiences, and like obviously like visually with the going with the music.
Right.
I always loved to listen to music while I was tripping. Like one time I was for hours listening to Climax. I don't know if you know him. It's like a wave. He's the dude that made Wave Mob.
Right.
Just walking around for hours listening to music and Whisper. I remember back in the day was crazy, and yeah, I don't know, it inspires me still to this day.
Yeah, what, so you just used to like take a bit of a trip and then just like bang some headphones on, you mean?
Yeah, dude, straight up. Well, I grew up in a small town, and so the little downtown area was like in a valley, and it was small, and I would just walk around downtown on the woods and shit.
Yeah, man, I used to all the time. I won't say what, but I used to like take something and then just used to bang my headphones in and just lay back on my bed and just go on these wild trips, man. It was insane.
Yeah, dude.
But after a while, it was like, I think my body started like being like, nah, that's enough. This doesn't work no more. And then I was like,
and I used to go to like festivals and like do Molly and shit and fucking go crazy, and like even that inspires me too. Just the euphoria and the creating that through like sound and whatnot.
That's it. And hearing this music like on a big festival rig, it's a completely different experience. Like, man,
dude,
hopefully one day soon I get to come to one of your sets. I'm so up for hearing one of your sets on a big sound system.
Yeah, I fucking love bass, so I'm into it as well.
So I think in Black Box, they've got a Function 1 sound system, is it?
Yeah, they had the Phonk nights are in the side room, like in the lounge. So it's got a bit of a smaller system.
Okay.
But the main room's got they got it bumping in there. It's kind of scary because a lot of the funk stuff is just not mixed or mastered, and it's all distorted, and it's like
it's brutal. But I think the low end is fine. It's some of the tracks that I worry about are like, obviously there's like the subgenre of funk, like dirt funk. Some of the high end is like really lo-fi, so I think that's a little bit crazy on a sound system like that. Speaking of DJing, how long have you been DJing?
Off and on for a while. I used to DJ like EDM at like parties and shit like that. That's kind of where I learned how to mix, and then same with like house music. And I never really DJ'd like my stuff or like beats like this until somewhat recently. And it is hard at first because it's not like made to be mixed. Mixing, you gotta like get creative with how you mix.
But I remember tapping into you were live streaming, or it might have been DJ Imperium. One of the guys was live streaming you and Immune out a roof or a courtyard or something.
That was actually in the back patio of the Black Box. They do like little things back there. Right. Like usually during the show, you can just go back there and it's like a smoking area, but they'll do like the brunch box where they have like, it's like earlier in the day and they'll do stuff outside.
Yeah. Have you got like a good relationship with like the Always Proper guys and Immune?
I've gotten tighter with Immune over the years. Yeah, it was dope when he came out here, get to kick it and do a little back-to-back.
Yeah. That live stream was sick, man.
Yeah, that was really sick. I mean, that's what I want to do is just, start meeting everybody in real life. Yeah. Actually doing this shit. So, Immune, he's hooked me up with merch. Like, he's the boy, and I want to do some like proper releases with them in the future. Like, I feel like I've only dropped a couple songs through them, and it's always been like old stuff or like stuff I wasn't that stoked on. So like, I want to do some new shit with them.
Right, yeah, he's just setting up now. It's been set up for a while, but there's Always Proper Records. But I've been watching on his story that he's trying to get like a lot more stuff going with that. So yeah, maybe like now's the right time to like do a release on AP.
Yeah, and it's cool because I think Corey from the Black Box is helping him out too with the show. So it's like kind of you got Posse, Always Proper, and Holy Mob, all three of us. Like,
yeah, because is it Von that runs Holy Mob? Yeah, it's like, where are them guys based? They're in Canada, is it?
Vaughn actually is he's in Indianapolis, Indiana, where it's as funny as like only a couple hours from where I grew up.
Right.
But I think he's still there. And then I know Necros, Brazil, and they're all over, I'm sure. Just like Posse was, it's just all over.
Some
like
of the Brazilian
Europe, over here,
crazy.
over there.
Yeah,
bro.
I forget
Necros.
how big the US is, man. Like you could fit the UK into it like 50 times over. Yeah, my geography is not fantastic, but I'm hoping to be able to come over there and do some shows and just travel a bit more through music, you know. I think
once we get like more established, definitely have you over at the Black Box. Be fire.
I think now is the time. I feel like, especially with the stuff that like Vamp's doing, Soudier's now starting to like step out a bit more. Hopefully artists like Roland Jones and that, they all sort of follow suit. And I think it's about to take off.
There's definitely people that will come to the shows. It just gotta like put them together. And
and the thing is, it needs more people like the guys at Black Box who are actually putting it together. And like, I mean,
right,
sort of, that's what I'm doing in the UK right now. But I speak to a lot of guys, and I think they think that it just puts itself there, and it's not. There's people that have to put it there. So
right, and even like me, like right now, I'm like with some of the shows I'm getting, like they're booking, you know, Vamp or whatever, and me, but they don't even know that I was like in Purple Posse, or like like you gotta have like promoters that like, you know, have like know the history,
right,
to like make it proper. Like this Black Box show, in my opinion, should have been branded as a Purple Posse show, and it should have been like, you know, Black Box presents Purple Posse,
right,
and us three right there. Like that would have been like way hype, you know, because like it's like the first Posse show or whatever.
Yeah.
But like a lot of these people or promoters, they don't know any of that shit or know the history, so they're just trying to obviously sell tickets. But I think it's important to do this shit right if we're gonna do it, you know.
Yeah. So what's the situation with Purple Posse now? Is there like who's actually sort of running it, or is it just a collective effort?
I think Studio's running it.
There's a possibility, like with you guys, that the ones that run Purple Posse or whatever, like you could do your own branded nights. So you know what I mean? You take the whole collective on a tour as such, because you guys have got the following there, and you.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that would be ideal. It's so hard because there's everybody's in different countries, and like it would just take so much like money and like fucking. And also people don't even like, some people don't DJ or know how to DJ or like, so it's like it's weird, and it's I feel like that's what some people like about Posse, is like how rare it is, and like how like you can't really like, even like Vamp, when he comes over here, he never even like posts like where he's playing. It's like if you know kind of thing. Yeah. So it's like it's kind of tricky, but I mean it works for. I mean he sells a lot of tickets, so
yeah, man. Like he done like a successful US tour, which is it is the first it's happened within the genre. So like the potential's definitely there. I was one of the guys I was with out in Hamburg, he's from Brussels, which is where Vamp's from. You know, have you heard of Nicky Slime?
I think so. I think I've seen the name.
Yeah, he's a funny guy. But yeah, he hangs around with Vamp, and he come out to Hamburg to meet me and a guy called Sorrymane. And he was telling me like about what Vamp was saying about Soudier. He was like saying that Soudier's like proper introverted, says he doesn't really like, he's not really that up for doing the shows. I was like, damn, that's crazy. He's like, yeah,
I know. That's what he told me too. It's like, I just can't wait for him to actually get here and for us to do the show, because then I feel like he'll be like, oh shit, okay, people actually like are out here for this. Like, until you actually see it, it's like kind of hard to commit, you know, come all the way over here and like not have any friends and shit other than, you know, when you're at the show. It's like, it's a big commitment for sure.
That's the thing. It becomes like once it's there playing the show, it's like that's when it becomes real. Do you know what I mean? Purple Posse's no longer just like an internet brand or a SoundCloud.
Right, like once we're all up there like doing our thing, and we got, you know, a whole crowd, and we're playing the classics and the new shit, and like it's gonna be insane. It's gonna be epic.
So I mean, that's gonna sell out for sure. You should try and like reserve like 10, 20 minutes at the end where all three just go back to back.
Yeah, I would love that. I would love that. Well, you know, Vamp fucking makes dubstep too.
Yeah.
And he, like the last fucking 20, 30 minutes of his sets, he always like plays straight rhythm.
Yeah, because his old rhythm alias, he was called Raised Dub. I've got a few of his tracks as well.
It's crazy.
Integrating that stuff as well, keeping it diverse.
Yeah, I think the Black Box does like, they have like a house camera that's up in the corner, and like they usually stream to Twitch, like live stream, but even if it's not live, I'm gonna get the recording and probably upload it of my set at least.
Yeah.
So
100%, man. I've got my first event going ahead on this coming Thursday. So yeah, I'm gonna just chuck a GoPro on the decks and put a few.
I feel like that's what you got to do too, because like people love mixes and like being able to go back and like let's do a mix. Like I don't know if you saw Vamp played in Atlanta at Def. It was like that. They have a nice like production where they record the whole thing.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like a lot of places need to do. You know, it's like document that shit.
Yeah, because people get to experience it a little bit before they actually go to a show. They can see what it's
they know about. The vibe and
like the people that were there as well, like they'll just want to keep like reliving that experience. Yeah, so like what do you see for like the future of Backwhen and like the future of the genre?
Man, like I don't know, I just keep doing my thing and, you know, hopefully, you know, get more shows. Right now I'm starting to get some more shows, which is exciting. I'm super grateful for that. But
yeah, because you just
I think a lot of the
Dallas one.
I think a lot of it's gonna come from like new fans. I feel like a lot of this is like new, like people are discovering me and they just like know me from my new shit, which I actually like. You know, it's like a fresh perspective.
Right.
And I don't know, I really like playing live. Like that's really what I want to do, is just travel and play. And I think my sets can fit in pretty well to like, especially like opening for people and like setting a vibe. Because I play a lot of like rap and, you know, I could be still make it pretty hype, you know, even if it's not EDM or whatever, but even opening up for like EDM people or you know, stuff like that, I feel like it's going to be the move for now. Like obviously I'm not to a level to where I can headline shows quite yet, but like I just feel like hanging out in that opening range for a while and just keep building fans and, you know, see what happens.
Yeah, man, I don't feel like we're honestly that far off of stuff like, do you know what I mean, you headlining shows.
It just takes like I don't know, people definitely like, I've noticed when you play live it's like way more of a connection for the fans. It's like damn, okay, like I would definitely see him again or whatever. It's just like a matter of getting the right, you know, shows and then like, you know, going back to those cities or whatever.
Yeah, I feel like this is definitely like the foundations of all that's coming about, you know, so it's all positive, man.
Yeah, you just gotta stay fucking. I've always tried to keep the mentality of like, you know, nobody cares, work harder kind of deal. So it's like, just stay with that, and you know, shit'll happen. Straight up.
And that's all of my questions. But there was one final thing I was just gonna say for the people that are about to listen to your mix. What can they expect from like a Backwhen set?
I think it's a nice little blend of, you know, chill and, you know, hard funk stuff and wave. Just like trap wave is kind of my thing I've been rocking with. It's my genre. But I don't know, I hope people fuck with it. There's a couple there's like actually 4 or 5 unreleased songs in there from me and homies, and I don't really know, man. I just hope people fuck with it.
No, I'm certain they will. I've been, do you know what I mean, lucky enough to have it for a couple of weeks. I think I've listened to it like 6 times all the way through.
Oh hell yeah,
it's insane.
Bird.
But yeah, I fully appreciate you taking the time to do this, man. And
no problem at all, dude. I appreciate you having me on here.
The show's gonna be dope, and I'm excited to see the future of this music and where we go with it, you know.
This is the Phonk Show with Teddy Culler.
Pop that trunk, I got 415, bitch, you hear me beat. Pop that trunk, I got AR-15, bitch, don't think it's sweet. Pop that trunk, I got what you need, my whole team eating. Pop that trunk, nigga, I pop that trunk. Pop that trunk, I got 415, bitch, you hear me beat. Pop that trunk, I got AR-15, bitch, don't think it's sweet. Pop that trunk, I got what you need, my whole team eating. Pop that trunk, nigga, I pop that trunk. Pop that trunk, I got 415, bitch, you hear me beat. Pop that trunk, I got AR-15, bitch, don't think it's sweet. Pop that trunk, I got what you need, my whole team eating. Pop that trunk, nigga, I pop that trunk. Pop that trunk, I got 415, bitch, you hear me beat. Pop that trunk, I got AR-15, bitch, don't think it's sweet. Pop that trunk, I got what you need, my whole team eating. Pop that trunk, nigga, I pop that trunk. Pop that trunk, I got 415, bitch, you hear me beat. Pop that trunk, I got AR-15, bitch, don't think it's sweet. Pop that trunk, I got what you need, my whole team eating. Pop that trunk, nigga, I pop that trunk.
Target locked.
Pop that trunk, I got 415, bitch, you hear me beat. Pop that trunk, I got AR-15, bitch, don't think it's sweet. Pop that trunk, I got what you need, my whole team eating. Pop that trunk, nigga, I pop that trunk. Pop that trunk, I got 415, bitch, you hear me beat. Pop that trunk, I got AR-15, bitch, don't think it's sweet. Pop that trunk, I got what you need, my whole team eating. Pop that trunk, nigga, I pop that trunk. Pop that trunk, I got 415, bitch, you hear me beat. Pop that trunk, I got AR-15, bitch, don't think it's sweet. Pop that trunk, I got what you need, my whole team eating. Pop that trunk, nigga, I pop that trunk. Pop that trunk, I got 415, bitch, you hear me beat. Pop that trunk, I got AR-15, bitch, don't think it's sweet. Pop that trunk, I got what you need, my whole team eating. Pop that trunk, nigga, I pop that trunk. Posse.
I got me a coupe in a Hamburg. He claiming the game, but he not it. Then breaking back in with the fine. He told you to rap with a line. He got some new shoes, he tested his ice. Friend, the guy, he don't dine it. Let me take him back to the bed, in the nose. Don't you remind me? I try to stay low, but I shine so bright. So it be hard not to find me. These rainbow diamonds up in that rolling, no, this not the regular time.
If you touch when the bus, we punch you. Look at this shit, get shot down. You know when the bus, I did not trust you then, especially not now. Young nigga come through spinning and swinging shit. It's an outside playground. Yeah, super much spray ground. We gone, everybody know bound. Yeah, sir, you sneak up business. We spotted the feel like tennis. We shook up the trenches, moving the tennis, that's the trapping in it. It's a handout business. I stack it up, double up spinach. When the rest is skinny, I can make some squeeze a minute. When the rest is skinny, I can make some squeeze a minute. When the rest is skinny, I can make some squeeze a minute. When the rest is skinny, I can make some squeeze a minute. When the rest is skinny, I can make some squeeze a minute.
Pay down the horse. Basketball season, the rip like a court. Get you stick, get you put in the more. Everybody matching with basketball court. Got pumped them up, my tongue was sore. Just to get the bitch and I know I'ma score. 200 cash with a bag in my drawer. I'm pulling straight like I played a good tour. Niggas and Max, we ready for war. Petty, we spend every day with them cut up and shit. I spend a little letters, he to the medic. My money go steady. Somebody die on the way I can get it. I heard the money was shit. We on the bird, we're running some millions. Trip off the top and I took out my skin. Cash with the fall, I got more than a spinning and swinging shit. It's an outside playground. Yeah, super much spray ground. We gone, everybody know bound. Yeah, sir, you sneak up business. We
Left to the bank, I'm like, haha, yada. What she saying, I heard blah, blah, bata. Rocks on me like I'm Tata, Baba. Spin lean like it's aqua, Papa. Phonk a sip before you chopper. When it bust, you hear Papa, doctor. Serving patients, I'm a trapper, roster. I been running with some shot like, haha. Left to the bank, I'm like, haha, yada. What she saying, I heard blah, blah, bata. Rocks on me like I'm Tata, Baba. Spin lean like it's aqua, Papa. Phonk a sip before you chopper. When it bust, you hear Papa, doctor. Serving patients, I'm a trapper, roster. I been running with some shots. Whole lot of hundreds in the safe. Way more 20s in the Peckham. See it, what else? Niggas be cool,
thank you all again for locking in. This isn't just the Phonk show. This is the best Phonk music experience in the world. The best guests, the best songs, the best artists, the best mixes, and now the best events.
This is the Phonk show with Teddy Culler.